What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. So we got kind of a lot to do today. Not too much, but you know, just little things here and there. So what we're gonna start with, we're gonna go ahead and do a lot of weight reduction on the car. So we're gonna take out like the front, basically the front trunk, right? We're gonna take out some heat shields in the back, and then we're gonna take out the actual passenger seat as well, because these seats are super heavy. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on that. We did just park the car right now. We were driving it for like 10 minutes or something like that, but I was kind of pulling it hard. So it is hot, so we're just gonna let it sit for a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on the front. Got the special little, there it is. All right. We don't have the little stand, so we're gonna use this, but we gotta figure out how to do this. Let's see if this works. Ooh. Yep, perfect. Got the little finger. So, we're gonna take out everything. Done with that, perfect. Now, we're gonna take out this without making it crash on us. Done. Now, we gotta go ahead and get those 10mm bolts so we can take out this, and then we'll see what else we got from there. Cool, so front's done, everything's out. Everything else we gotta keep in there. So we're gonna go ahead and move into the passenger seat now, take that out, then we're gonna clean the car inside, and yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Sweet, so we got the passenger seat out, and yes, of course, like I said, my car is super dirty. I got papers, gloves, socks. I don't know why I have socks in here, but we're gonna get everything cleaned out. I have to put the screws that were holding the chair back down, because you can see it literally goes straight through the body, and I don't want any more dust coming up here, so we're just gonna screw in this one. And then we're gonna screw in all the other ones as well, just because I know for a fact that I will lose all this stuff if I don't put them back in here. So we're just gonna put all the screws back in, and then we're gonna throw everything out. So this is about everything we're taking out. Chair. There's so much stuff that was like crammed in places, and like now everything's cleared out. So I took off these back panels here, so it's just open and free. Like I said, I don't know why I have clothes in here. That's like all super dirty, but I got signs and stuff like that as well. So we're gonna actually see how much all this weighs, and then we're gonna start to vacuum. All right, so we weighed everything and we lost just about 60 pounds off the car, which should do kind of a lot for it. It is such a light car anyways, but any more weight, you know, deducted from it, it's gonna make it a lot better. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start in the back now. I'm pretty sure the engine's cooled down enough to where we can start messing with everything there. We're just gonna pull off, like I said, some of those heat shields and see how much more weight we'd lose from there. All right, so we're going for this, and we're going for the one down here. We'll probably have to disconnect these O2 sensors just because they're inside of the shields. But once we remove these, we'll see if there's anything else that we can remove. All right, so we can't get one of the bolts off for the heat shields because it's seized on there. So we're just gonna leave it for now. We're gonna come back to it in a little bit, get that figured out. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and vacuum it up now, make it look a lot nicer. I mean, I drove it a couple feet already, and you can definitely feel the difference. But I wanna see how it is when we go ahead and give it like a nice pull and see how much faster it gets. Alright, so we're gonna give it a first gear pull, and then we're gonna see what's going on. Yeah, you can definitely feel a little bit of a difference at least. It definitely picks up a little bit faster. The first pull was good. You can definitely tell it's a little bit faster because it's not like really getting dragged down as much. We took a turn with it as well, and that turn stuck really nice. It didn't feel like any weight really shifted over and like made us like, you know, counter steer or anything like that. So it definitely feels good. It finally started raining, so we're gonna go ahead and wash the car finally. It's just been dusty and dirty, and like again, the wheels are just disgusting after 30 seconds of driving it. So we're gonna get it all cleaned up. We're actually gonna put it in the garage because we're gonna be leaving for the next like day or so just to go snowboarding, but we'll get that washed up. And if it does rain a little bit more, we're gonna go get some drift sessions in. So hoping for that. We're finally done washing. It took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna take just because, like we said, the wheels just get so dirty. But look at this carbon fiber wing, just glistens in the sun. Thing's awesome. So we're gonna be working on the MR2 again. We got two 5/16 inch spacers. We're gonna go ahead and throw these on the rears just because obviously, like you see, we're way too tucked in, so we don't want to stick out too much. So like I said, we're just gonna put on one 5/16 spacer on each side. The fronts, we still got to figure out how much we need because that's a way bigger gap. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to get like at least an inch. So that's gonna be difficult because I don't want to run that big of a spacer because it's gonna add a lot more weight to the car. But I mean, if we have to do it, obviously, because we don't have a good gap here. So yeah, we're gonna go and jack up the car, throw these spacers on, see if they work good. If not, we're gonna go bigger. We might go smaller. We'll see how it looks. So we'll check in back. All right, so we bought the wrong ones. These don't even fit around the wheel hub, so we're gonna go back and see if we can find the other ones that actually fit around the hubs. But yeah, we're gonna go and figure that out now. The spacers in, shout out to Amazon with that 1-day delivery. We got two 9 or 8 millimeters for the rears because we don't have to push them out that far, and then we got two 1 inches for the fronts. So we're gonna get the car jacked up like usual. It's, you know, about time that we get them back on stands. Try to fit these in there. Hopefully they work perfectly. We might have to raise the car because how much extra we're gonna be pushed out, but you know, we'll figure it out as we go. All right, we got both sets of the spacers on, and it looks so much better. We have slightly, just a little bit of a wheel gap, but it's definitely a lot better from what we started with. The backs you can barely tell, but they do fit a lot better. The only problem that we have now is that when we turn, we get a little piece of the fender right here that touches the wheel on either side. So we're gonna go ahead and use the little Dremel thing and try to grind them down. Make sure that, you know, we get good clearance on it. It's mostly on this side for some reason, but yeah, you can see it's a little bit closer to the tire here. But yeah, we're gonna go to get it cut down and see if it works a lot better. Right, we grinded as much as possible. You can see right there, it's actually not touching, but obviously if we're turning left and we hit like the slightest bump, we might just pop off the fender, but we're gonna take it careful. I can't really promise that actually, because you know how we drive this thing. This is for fun. If I can't enjoy it, then I don't want it. But yeah, this side, for some reason, I mean, no matter which way we turn the wheel, it clears everything perfectly fine. So kind of annoyed with that, but you know, it's a work in progress. That's what we do with it. But yeah, that's that. We finally got spacers. Finally looks good for once. Not for once. This car is amazing. Can't doubt it. But now, you know, it doesn't look like we're trying to hide something inside the fenders. But there we go.